All right, guys, this is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, sitting here with Mike Molyneux and Marv Zahn. We're past the divisional round. There have been some upsets, which I'm glad about. And one of the worst things in sports is when the favorites just keep on winning. And guys, there's a freaking Cinderella story right now going on with the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans, bottom seed, 28-12. Tennessee Titans go into Baltimore and win. The Packers beat the Seahawks at Lambeau, 28-23. Kansas City Chiefs, huge comeback. I left the house on Sunday when the Texans were up 21-0. And I come back, and all of a sudden the Chiefs are up 28-24. Chiefs beat the Texans 51-31, and then the 49ers continue to roll, beat Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings 27-10. So, guys, let's talk some predictions here real quick for the rest of the postseason. Who do you guys think are going to the Super Bowl? And who do you think wins the Super Bowl? Marv, let's start with you.
I mean, after what we watched Sunday again between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans, I know what the Titans are doing, beating the Patriots, going up and beating the big bad Ravens. But I just feel like this Kansas City Chiefs offense right now is unstoppable. Patrick Mahomes is ridiculous.
He looked unreal.
And he's the best quarterback in the league right now. And I just don't see the Titans having enough firepower to stop him. I mean, you can be up 24-0 and the Kansas City Chiefs still have life because they can put up 28 points in one quarter. So, yeah, right now the Chiefs are rolling. They're Super Bowl bound. I think that the 49ers defense is for real. I think they're going to be able to slow down Aaron Rodgers on the other side. Devontae Adams, of course, he's ridiculous, but 49ers just have a running game as well with Tevin Coleman, Breda, Mostert. They're going to be able to control the clock, and Jimmy Garoppolo is going to have his first appearance into the Super Bowl. But I think it goes down to the quarterback and I think the offense is going to be a little bit better than the 49ers defense, and the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl.
It's tough watching the Ravens go down, though. I wanted to see Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson was so much fun to watch this year.
Yeah.
He was so much fun to watch. And I think him going to the Super Bowl, I like the underdog story, but I think seeing Lamar Jackson go to the Super Bowl and just putting on a show,
that would have been
awesome. And the AFC Championship 2 between Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson, that would have been electric.
But those guys are so young that we're going to see a lot battles between him, Watson, Mahomes, and Jackson. It's going to be a fun era to watch.
Oh, it's going to be electric. Guys, before we keep going, we all know about how a VPN protects your privacy and security online, right? But I didn't know this until recently, and it's taken my TV watching game to the next level. You can use a VPN to unlock movies and shows that are not only available in other countries. Over the weekend, I used ExpressVPN to binge watch Doctor Who on the UK. It was so simple. I just fired up the ExpressVPN app, changed my location to UK, refreshed Netflix, and that was it. See, ExpressVPN hides your IP address and lets you control where you want sites to think that you're located. You can choose from almost 100 different countries, so just think about all the Netflix libraries that you can go through. Do you love anime? Use ExpressVPN to access Japanese Netflix and be spirited away. But it's not just Netflix. ExpressVPN works with any streaming service. Hulu, BBC iPlayer, YouTube, you name it. ExpressVPN to watch shows is ridiculously fast. There's never any buffering or lag, and you can stream in HD, no issues. ExpressVPN is also compatible with all of your devices, phones, media consoles, smart TVs, and more. So you can watch what you want on the go or on the big screen wherever you are. If you guys visit our special link, expressvpn.com/beat, you can get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. Support the show, watch what you want, and protect yourself at expressvpn.com/beat. All right, Mike, what do you think? Who goes to the Super Bowl? Who wins the Super Bowl?
On the AFC side of things, I definitely feel like, the Kansas City Chiefs, too much firepower over there. And yeah, the Cinderella story with the Titans, it's been real cute, nice to watch, but I don't think the Titans will be able to, keep up with what Mahomes and that offense can do. I mean, that guy, Lamar Jackson got all the talk.
He was unbelievable on Sunday.
Lamar Jackson has gotten all the talk throughout the course of the season. Obviously, he's looking at, being named the MVP most likely.
Yeah.
But Mahomes hit people up with a reminder in that game against, I'm drawing a blank. The Texans, sorry. Mahomes hit everybody up with a reminder of who he is and what he's capable of doing. So I definitely see Kansas City coming out of that AFC Championship game. And on the NFC side, this might be Aaron Rodgers' chance right here. Obviously the 49ers have had a great season, but Aaron Rodgers has a chance to really remind people of who he's been in this league. Obviously, Brady gets all the talk. Drew Brees, who's breaking records as well. But Aaron Rodgers, people still talk about him being, the most talented quarterback of all time. And here's his chance to step up on a big stage and do it. We know his last couple of seasons have been up and down with injuries and the teams that the Green Bay Packers have had. But, hey, I think the Green Bay Packers come out over the 49ers and make it to the Super Bowl, and Aaron Rodgers can get to the big stage once again. But again, they can't hang with the Kansas City Chiefs and Mahomes, who is probably the best quarterback in the league right now. He goes at the old man and Aaron Rodgers and comes out victorious, and I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs winning the Super Bowl this year.
You remember that episode when we were dumping all over the Chiefs? I was ready to call the Chiefs done. I was pissed.
Yep.
Yeah, man. They
remember.
They had a down point this season.
Their defense turned up. Their defense got a lot better.
Yeah, and that's all. If their defense ever took their defense to the next level, you knew that team would be a problem.
Especially because at that point too, Patrick Mahomes was not fully healthy. That guy was dealing with ankle injuries, but now that he's fully healthy, that defense is playing just better. Because there was a point, especially last season, they were putrid. They were disgusting. That defense was horrific. But defense is solid. I'll give them. Patrick Mahomes has been great, but I'm gonna keep going with this Titans Cinderella story. Mike Vrabel is figuring out ways to shut down offenses. I mean, he just shut down one of the probably the most electric part of this entire season, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson at points was looking unstoppable, and Mike Vrabel figured out how to shut him down. And I know the Patriots offense didn't look great all year. They didn't even look good all year. But regardless, Mike Vrabel figured out a way to shut down Tom Brady in that Patriots offense in the postseason in Gillette Stadium. I think that's going to continue even going into Arrowhead Stadium, which I think it was Stephon Gilmore who tweeted out on Sunday. That's the toughest place to play in the postseason. I think Tennessee's going to go in. Mike Vrabel has this team thinking that they can beat anybody. I think they're going to go to Arrowhead. I think they're going to win. I think they're going to go to the Super Bowl. They're going to go to the Super Bowl against the 49ers. I think that defense is just too good. I think that defense is going to shut down Aaron Rodgers. Look, I'm not an Aaron Rodgers guy. I don't like Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to kill myself if I have to hear State Farm Bowl one more time, if I have to see Patrick Mahomes versus Aaron Rodgers. I am not going to look forward to that at all. But I do think genuinely that the offense for the 49ers is going to put up points against the Green Bay Packers defense, which is a little overrated. And then the 49ers defense, which is stacked, I think they're going to shut down Aaron Rodgers. It's going to be 49ers versus the Titans. I'm going Titans. I think the Titans are going to make a Cinderella story this year. I really do, guys. They are figuring it out every week, and I think Mike Vrabel's got this team playing on a completely different level than their talent.
And Derrick Henry leading the charge to a Super Bowl victory.
It's going to be a Cinderella story, but I think they're going to do it.
If you're going to make a lot of money if you put a bet in, Nick.
I had money on the Patriots.
Up to like 60 yards in the playoffs, bro.
Well, Derrick Henry, over 180 yards? Is that 3 straight games now?
Yeah,
he's going off.
Something like that? He's been unbelievable.
It took him a couple of years, but he's arrived.
Yeah, I was talked out of keeping in my fantasy draft last year for the 8th round pick, but whatever. Yeah, we're here now, postseason. All right, guys, that's it. Another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable in the books. The guys are all back together, and we're going to be back next week with another couple of episodes in the offseason, all offseason long. We're going to talk about what the Patriots have to do. We're going to get closer to the draft. There's going to be plenty of news to talk about. Again, Nick Qualia, Marv, and Mike Molyneux. Guys are going to be back next week. Thanks for watching.